Hello, greater students! In this video, we will discuss about quotations and quotation marks. What is a direct quotation? A direct quotation gives a person's exact words and is enclosed in quotation marks, just like the ones that are shown in here. We have the opening quotation and the closing quotation. Let's take a look at the examples of two children conversing. You could see that the exact words of Kayla are, "Did you read the story?" So if you were going to write it in quotation marks, it would look like this. Kayla asked, "Did you read the story?" So the exact words here are enclosed with quotation marks. Did you read the story? And the exact words of the other child are, "Yes, I loved it." So it would look like this. Jamal replied, "Yes, I loved it." Here's another example. Jamie said, "We went to the park." So the exact words here are, "We went to the park." How did we know that? Because it is enclosed with quotation marks. And right before the direct quotation, there is a comma. So always remember that right before you write what someone says, you need to place a comma. It's a rule. And it is also because you are pausing before you tell what the person says. We may also reverse the sentence. At the previous example, the direct quote was located at the last part of the sentence, while this one, it is located at the first part of the sentence. So, "we went to the park" are the exact words of the speaker. And in the previous example as well, it ended with a full stop, while in this case, there is a comma because it is not the end of the sentence. And you will have to place the full stop or the period at the end of the sentence. You can also use a question mark or exclamation mark at the end of the direct quote, depending on the kind of sentence that you're using. Let's practice to learn more about direct quotation. "I'm going on a hot air balloon ride," said Sherry. Which one do you think are the direct quotation in this sentence? Yes, "I'm going on a hot air balloon ride" are the exact words. And like I mentioned before, you are going to place a comma after the exact words. "Wow, that's so cool!" exclaimed Phil. So which one do you think here are the direct quotation? Yes, you're right. The exact words here are, "Wow, that's so cool." And at the end of the direct quote, there we place an exclamation mark because that is the kind of sentence it is showing. He asked earnestly, "Do you think I could come too?" So the exact words here are, "Do you think I could come too?" And please remember that the beginning of the direct quote has to be in capital letters. So we are going to replace the D with capital letter. And it is a question, so we're going to replace the period or the full stop with a question mark. "I'll ask my dad," Sherry said. So the exact words here are, "I'll ask my dad." So that's where we are going to place the direct quotation. And the comma has to be inside the quotation marks. "The buildings and cars below look like toys," she continued. So the exact words here are, "The buildings and cars below look like toys." That's it for today. Good job, everyone.